Hey all, it's Aandra Bohlen of AandraBohlen.com, and I'm here for your weekly installment to talk to you about things that are going to help you grow yourself to grow your business. And so let's just dive right in, right? So here we are. We all want to make friends, but do we want to lose them? And I want to talk about the power of losing friends. Now, I know that may seem radical, I guess is the word, because here we are in a society where it's all about numbers and more. And the more friends you are, the more fulfilled you are, and the more successful you are, and the more popular you are, and blah, 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 right? But the truth is, if you're not losing friends, you're not growing. And here's what I mean by that. If you take a step back and really think about the friendships and the relationships that you have, you're going to realize that there are some relationships that are really healthy for you. They're reciprocal, they're equitable, they're champions. They're all about you and you're all about them, and you're supporting them in their trajectory and their path to growth and success. But you also have some relationships that are energy sucking vampires. Where they are sucking the life force out of you. They're dimming you down. They're breaching your boundaries. They are criticizing you constantly. They are sabotaging your success. And they're also the same people that whenever you come to them with a bright idea, maybe they champion you, right? But the minute you start to execute, all of a sudden, here comes the peanut gallery. Do you have friends like that? I know I do, and I used to have friends like that until I decided that it was okay to lose them. My good friend Tanya, I saw a post that she did last week on Facebook, and I haven't been able to get this thought out of my mind. And she said that everyone can't go where you grow. That's a tweetable. Everyone cannot go where you grow. And you guys, that's okay. You think about your life cycle so far, right? You're not hanging out with the same kids that you hung out with when you were 5 years old. And you're not hanging out with the same kids that you hung out with in high school. And hell, you may not even talk to anybody that you hung out with in college. Or maybe you do. And I'm not here to say that you got to dump everybody. But you do need to ask yourself, is holding on to these relationships holding me back from where I really want to go? See, there was a time, I've got a couple of really good friends that I have had for 20 years, but I haven't been consistently in their life for that 20-year span. There's been times where I've had to cut people because I felt like they weren't really supporting me in my growth. And because I was willing to create that boundary, and because I was willing to say, listen, I don't like what's going on here. Every time I talk about what I'm doing or where I want to go, I don't hear you trying to support me in that. I'll hear you saying, be careful. That's not reasonable. You've got, what is it? These are pipe dreams. And I don't have time to hang out with people that have that thought, because I believe that even if you are concerned about my well-being, that you as a true friend, a true parent, a true family member, a true peer should be willing to understand that the only way that I'm going to grow is if you let me go, right? And so I know that today feels like a ramble, but what I really want you to get out of this is that it's okay to release yourself from relationships that are holding you back. It's okay to say to that 20-year friendship, we're just not growing at the same pace. You're on your path, I'm on my path. My values have shifted in my journey of really understanding and growing myself, and we're just not in alignment right now. You don't have to be an asshole to these people. You just lovingly release them, because that's part of their journey too. And when you hold on to these old relationships that really aren't serving your highest and best good, you are stunting your success and you're stunting your growth. And really, in my opinion, you're trying to interfere with something that's none of your business, and that's God's business. And I'm not trying to get religious on you, but anyone that rolls with me and hangs out with Aandra Bohlen knows that I do have a spiritual component. I do believe in God, and I believe that sometimes we get in the way of what's going on. And no matter what your beliefs are, if you have somebody, if you're holding on to relationships that are no longer serving your highest and best good, then it's time to break out the scissors. It's time to let them go. Release the cord. Let them be. Let them go about their journey as you go about yours. And here's what you're going to find out. When you begin to release those relationships that you've been holding on to and holding out on, hoping that one day they'll be that friend that you've been asking them to be, that they'll provide that emotional support that you've been craving. When you release that, guess what you do? You automatically now create space for those relationships to come into your life. That's why if you're not losing friends, you're really not growing. And that's why I firmly believe that not everybody can go where you grow, nor should they have to. You've got your journey, they've got theirs. And so today, what I'd like you to do, if you're willing, is make a list of the people that you're hanging around, those friends, your family, those business relationships, and ask yourself, is it time to release this relationship? Is it time for you to let them go so you can grow? I want to hear from you. I want to hear your feedback. So comment below right here, as well as you can tweet me, direct message me, email me at Aandra@AandraBohlen.com. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope that you continue to grow yourself so you can grow your business. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah.